Hello and welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I'm laughing. Channel. Yes, you can see everything is different, right? Not everything is different. I'm sitting down because you can tell this is not a style haul video. Today I'm going to be talking about England, my country. Round of applause, please. Yeah. So today I'll be talking about England and the few things I like about England, and should I say they are shocking? I don't know, but let's just jump in. Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you that I love about England is the one that affects me the most: electricity. Constant electricity. If you're in Nigeria, you know why I'm saying this, because I think to some extent, if you have constant electricity in Nigeria, you are kind of like privileged. You can go on for 3 to 4 days without electricity in your area. So if you have a generator or an inverter, you are the boss. But here, I have no reason to rush to charge my phone. I have no reason to have like a power bank. You know, I have no reason to have more than one phone because the electricity is constant. It's not going anywhere. Unlike Nigeria, there is no power. Let me just say that. Because you even pay for it and still you don't get it. And then they have the audacity to even cut the light. The second one is the almighty Wi-Fi. I mean, in Nigeria, I often switch off my data because I don't even know how it's measured. I don't know how. You know, but even when you have Wi-Fi, it's not even strong. It doesn't even make sense. I don't even know why I'm even paying for Wi-Fi because I can't even use it. It is slow, it is annoying. You can't even watch videos without it not going. But here, Wi-Fi, there's this thing I love about coming back to my house here. Like somebody was asking me, I should describe home. The person said, what is home? I said, home is where there is Wi-Fi. When I go out and I'm coming back, immediately my phone just connects. Piam! And then you see that, you know, that those lines up there like, I'm home. And I'm not afraid to watch videos from morning till night without thinking MTN, Glow, or, you know, will give me this kind of bill, or they will just send you a message, hey, dear customer, you have used your data. And you'll be like, I paid for 1 week. Why is this data finished within 6 hours? You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy. Another one is hospital. It's free. Like, it's free. You won't believe the amount of anti-malaria tablets I take in Nigeria because I don't want to go to the hospital, because I cannot even afford giving the doctor money all the time because there are mosquitoes everywhere. But here, medical, hospital is free. And if you are up to a certain age, maybe 60, I'm not sure, when you go to the pharmacy, medication, tablets are free. I can ring up the doctor now and tell the doctor that, hey, I've got a lump here, blah, 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 blah. And they'll tell me, okay, you have to come to the hospital, you have to come to the doctor's place between 8 to 9 p.m. What time is good for you? They will ask you what time is good for you, and you have to tell them, okay, this time is good. And if it's free, I mean, if that slot is available, they will tell you. If it's not available, they will tell you. Just match in there. The doctor will check you, and then they'll tell you, okay, fine, we will have to send you to this hospital to, you know, for further, what's it called? Further examination. English, further examination. Or they will tell you, okay, we'll prescribe this medication for you, prescribe this tablet for you to go and get from the pharmacy and all that. Nigeria. You go to the hospital, the receptionist is rude. And then you'll be sitting down there, somebody that comes after you will go in because maybe she has settled the person, or, you know, giving them tip or whatever. I don't know. Which brings me to the next one. The British people love to kill. I don't know why. They will not ask any question. You'll be standing somewhere like this, there's no queue. Blink your eye, there's already a line there. And nobody is saying that, hey, you have to form a line right here, you have to queue. No, they automatically queue. So I now decided to check online. I said, why do people like to queue? They now said, number one, and then they said that it's culture, and then secondly, they said that it's the British people wanting to be fair, giving people equality, right? Making sure everybody is served. So when you go somewhere and you're at the back, there's no way they're going to serve you first before the person at the front, because it's possible. It happens in Nigeria. But here, you not even being on the line is a sign of being rude. Somebody will even tell you, excuse me, there's a line here. You go to the back. Oh, my British people. Another one is being on time. The timeliness here. There's such a thing called African time in Nigeria. It makes no sense to me. Like, for example, if your wedding is by 2 o'clock, people will show up by 5 p.m. I don't know why. For me, look, me being a Nigerian, and I grew up in Nigeria, I find African time rude, because I feel like you don't have respect for my time. You believe I don't have anything doing in my life. That is why I will tell you to come by X time, then you come by X time, because you expect me to sit down and wait for you. Like, you expect me to leave everything that I'm doing to just hold my day for you because you're coming, because there's such a thing called African time. I think it's rude. Well, here, everything is on time. If you go to the train station, if the train has to be there by 2:30, the train is there by 2:30. They are not waiting for you. It's there. Try it in Nigeria. Your flight to Lagos is by 10 o'clock. 12 o'clock. You are still there. They are not even apologizing to you or telling the reason why you've not boarded yet. They're just there. They don't care. The next thing I also love about being in England is museums. Oh God, I love museums. I love going to the museums. And I'm a sucker for art. I love art. I love painting. I love history. I love to want to know how we got here. And in England, in UK, in fact, London alone has, let me check, hold it. London alone has over 40 museums. And I'll tell you the ones I've been to. I'm checking my phone. So there's the British Museum, which I've been to. There's Victoria and Albert Museum, which is my favorite. And then my second favorite is the Science Museum. I don't know why, but as soon as you step into the museum, there's this dinosaur or dragon-ish looking skeleton that's at the entrance. It's so big. I always stand underneath. I don't know why. It just makes me feel like I'm traveling in the belly of the beast. That's scary. I just like how I feel when I stand under it. And then we have the Imperial War Museum, National Gallery Museum. I've been there. It's so much. And the thing is, I live in West Midlands, yeah? So sometimes I take a train to London just because I want to be in the museum with my coffee. Some of the museums, they don't allow you drinks in there, but some do. So I just sit down and I stare at paintings. So the fact that they have lots of museums all over is one thing I love about England. The next thing I also like about being in England, living in England, is the lack of being judgmental. I mean, what I'm trying to say is this. If I leave my house in Nigeria and I want to go to the club, there's a way I dress leaving the house before I get to the club because I don't want neighbors seeing me that I'm going to the club, because there's such a thing they call club girl, which makes no sense, because you go to the club and enjoy yourself. To some elderly people, you're not a wife material, and I don't know what that nonsense means. You know, they'll say, see, I'm a club girl. That aside, then you going to the club, then arriving at the club, the doorman will be rude to you because you're a woman, you're alone coming to the club. Now, if you're with a guy, the door is wide open for you to come in. But you alone, sometimes they scan you from head to toe and they just tell you no. even if you have the money to pay or whatever. So sometimes, or most times when I want to go to the club, I call a male friend that will accompany me so that we can, you know, get past the entrance, and then he can go back home if he wants. Here, the only thing is, for the fact that I look younger than my age, I must carry my driver's license or identification to show them. They don't care if you're wearing pants and bra. They don't care, because to them you are coming to spend money. You know what I'm saying? But Nigeria, no. The judgment, the way they judge people there, especially women, I feel for us. Finally, the British people love their beer. Hey, God, there is pub everywhere. Every corner you pass, you turn, there is a pub. And then you hear, can I have a pint? They like their beer. And they won't sit down. Even in winter, they're standing outside, holding their beer and holding a cigarette, smoking and drinking and shaking. And they won't go in. And I'll be like, must you drink beer? Must you go out? You know, I don't know how to do it. Did I say finally? No, it's not finally. This is the final one. Tea. Tea. British people are tea. I love tea because I grew up in Kano. I know the typical northerner, Hausa, the Hausa person, the Hausa man, the Hausa woman loves his tea. They love their tea. That is why we have a lot of meshai in the north. I thought I drink tea like a crazy person. Then I moved here. Mate, I'm playing. I moved here and I realized that no, I've not started singing. I'm testing the microphone. The British people love their tea, and there are lots of different kind of tea here in the UK. Because the only one I knew back in Nigeria was Lipton, and then I moved here. There's black tea, there's Earl Grey, there's chamomile tea, there's green tea, there's mint tea. What's the other one? Cranberry tea, strawberry tea. Like every type of tea you're looking for, they have it here, and they drink it. And they have tea for different kind of flu. They have tea for different reasons. If you have pimple, if you have cold, there's a tea for it. If you want to breathe in air for somewhere. Well, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching my video. If there are other things about England that you love, please just leave it in the comment below, and I'll be seeing you soon. Take care and wear your mask. See ya.